Welcome back, design students. In this video we're going to put materials on our ship, and this is a pretty simple process. It shouldn't take very long at all. What you need to do is decide where you want different colors to be, and we're going to have to use a multi-sub-object material because we're going to put different materials on different parts of the ship, and we're going to use physical materials as well. So go ahead and maybe drag 3 out, or remember you can hold down Shift and copy these as you move them. Go ahead and connect them up and select the multi-sub-object material itself and delete the slots you don't need. I'm going to put 3. Your ship is required to have at least 3, but not more than 4. The first one I'm going to know I want is the canopy. The second one is the body of the ship, and I want some interesting glowing elements, and I'm just going to name those engine. So first thing you could do here is make sure you're at the top level and apply the multi-sub-object material to your object. And let's start with the canopy. Go to polygon mode and select the parts of the canopy that are going to be, say, glass, like so. And we're going to make those. They are already in the canopy slot, so that's good. So let's come in here and select the canopy material, and under the presets here, let's go ahead and use glass. Solid geometry. Now, some other things went along with that, but that's not what we wanted. So what we're going to do here first is, with these selected, I'm going to go to Edit, Select Invert, and that's going to invert the selection and select everything but the canopy polygons that I had selected. So all of these then are going to be material ID number 2, which is the body. And for the body, I think I'm going to use a material preset that is a metal, maybe something like brushed metal, or maybe even polished aluminum. And then for the engines, now all we have to do is decide what elements of this we want to be glowing. I'm going to select these panels here, and maybe these, and inside here, and these inside here where the engine is. And I think that's enough. And I suppose I could select inside here too. Alright, so all of these are going to be the engine. So under the material IDs, we're going to make this number 3, which is the engine. Now for this, if we go back to the material, we need to select the engine material and find the emission slot. And then we're going to change that to whatever color we want the emission to be. And then we're going to give it some brightness. Here is the luminance. I'm going to make this some big amount, like 3500. And then for the base color, I'm going to go ahead and make that the same color, maybe even a little darker. Okay, so that's what you should have so far. And if we render that in the Arnold render view, you will see your luminance, your you'll see your luminant materials casting light on your ship. And that's what we want. Now, if it's too much, then of course we can open up the material editor and dial that luminance value down, and you can see that it's coming down. Now, to make it glow, that's a different process altogether, and that is done in the render settings, and it's using something called a lens effect, and we'll talk about that in the next video. But for now, what we have done here is established 3 material channels, 1, 2, 3, for whatever other program we bring it into when we export it as an FBX, whether it's Sketchfab or whether it's Unreal. And that's the point of this video. So in the next video, we'll talk about rendering and lens effects. And I'll see you then.